This month's muscle up, we're working on the forward roll. So obviously you want to have a good false grip and just a good muscle up before you progress to a full body weight forward roll. But you can still work on that roll with the feet on the ground a little bit as well. But definitely, just to recap, you want to have that nice position at the bottom of the dip, body weight, control that, be able to transition and control here, and with the lockout. And if you've got that down, you're getting a bit bored, you can't quite string together the full eccentric, but you want to do something a bit different, then you can go into that dip, toes are still on the ground, and now I'm trying to keep that false grip as I bend forward and keep my arms bent, and then straighten them, or keep them bent all together. But straight's a little bit easier, harder for the false grip, and then coming over, toes down, and then pull up. So that version is still very hard, but it's not as hard as holding on the whole way through, and you're letting the arms straighten and then pull them as you're coming up. Now if you keep them more bent, it's going to be a lot harder, so you're going to stay in that tighter position. So there, keeping them bent, pull, staying off the ground. Now the more bent you can keep them, the harder that's going to be, and the tighter you're going to be held into that point of rotation, so that axis. Now it's not easy, so obviously if you're new to it, go through the easy version, keep the toes on the ground, have the rings a little bit lower, just make it comfortable. If you slide out of the false grip, who cares? You know, you're just doing something like this. No false grip, just getting used to going over, tuck, like that, just like a forward semi in the rings. Just get that down, get comfortable, and then start to integrate that false grip with it. Now we've changed the programming to make this easier to develop, because I find some people just get stagnant with the muscle ups and they can't develop it into more things, myself included, because we've been training them with that in the ground to overhead lifting, so the Olympic lift, so snatch or clean and jerk or curl press. So what we're doing now is 30 seconds worth of work on this, and then a full minute and a half rest before getting back into the rings. And you could even go longer and do your kind of muscle ups every 3 minutes and get a better result that way, because it is such a heavy movement. But just to make better use of time, we do it on a 2-minute round, plus what I've added in as well for people that need it. Because there's wrist mobility requirements, they do that. And then, you know, it might be that they just can't get that, or that's hard, so they've got to get down on the ground and mobilize the wrists that way to do that, to make that easier. And then also, just because some people want to move more, we just do, this month we've just got shuttle runs if people want to do that, just to get a bit more metabolic conditioning while they're working on their muscle up. And then the people that, you know, are just keen to work on it and, you know, focus and really get that good recovery between each set, then they'll just do that and take the rest. So get some videos in, enjoy the muscle up workout, see you soon.